issues. Education is not political. Every child needs an education. And it's very concerning to me, some of the things that I've heard when I'm out talking to people. People say, oh, well, I'll vote for you because you're a Democrat. And I say, well, I want you to vote for me because what I think is important. And other people who I've known for years, I'm not voting for you because you're not a Republican. So a lot of that is concerning to me. I think that we just need to stay, as candidates, stay focused on issues. And I think we're doing a good job of that, and I'm hoping that that will continue. But I do have concerns about the politicization of education.
I would echo Annabelle on that one. I mean, I don't feel like putting parties into the political situation, into the school board situation makes sense. And it's kind of like judges. You want your teachers and your judges to be non-biased. You don't want us to be beholden to a political party. You know, if I'm making choices based on what a party tells me I should be doing, that is not the right choice for children. Children don't have political parties. So I think it was a very aggressive move, and I don't think it has been beneficial to the campaign for children in Knox County, which is really what we should be focused on.
Yeah, this may get boring as we go down the line. I don't know how to say. I'm running as an independent, and in part because I felt like Annabelle and Dominique have already suggested that there are plenty of places for Republicans and Democrats to argue with each other. Over the heads of our children is probably not the best place to do that. And I'm really committed in my own campaign to trying to listen to people, and especially to people that perhaps on first pass I may not agree with because I don't have the same background or have had the same experiences they've had. But I think, you know, the temptation there as a political party race is that you are sort of given the answer before you're asked the question. And I think to the extent that I can do some small thing to resist that tide, running as an independent was the thing I could do. And I don't say that to take a knock at anybody who made a different choice. They had their reasons, and they were very good, I'm sure. But I think to hold the line somewhere and say, let's strive for independence is important.
So I guess I'm the unique one here, being the only Republican on the stage, but I think the con has been referenced already, or the primary con is that, which I would turn into an encouragement for the voter, is to really look at the person that you're selecting on the ballot. Look at their qualifications and look at the issues that they represent in their platform. So my fear in the partisan race is that those particular issues and the focus on whom you're elected goes away, and I don't think that's a good thing. Another con is I have no party support. If you go look at what the Republican Party is putting out, they haven't said a thing about me. Others on the stage have enjoyed support from the party very early on from different parties. So I think that will cause more strife. It will create additional concern among voters that the school board will be politicized. I don't think that's a new concern. It certainly doesn't belong in the classroom. The pro, I guess, of this is that it does highlight foundational issues, perhaps. So voters know what foundational issues perhaps are based on party, at least to some extent.
I guess I'll go ahead and start with the negatives and say that I think it's really unfortunate that it has become this way, that I think it creates a huge opportunity for it to be polarized like so many other things. And as a representative, I wouldn't represent just the Democratic families. I would represent all families regardless of whether they're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or anything. We're just not even paying attention to voting. I'm still representing them. But I do think also the positives are, I'm a first-time candidate. I have never done this before, and running as a Democrat allowed me the ability to have a safe place to ask questions, to figure out, okay, I've picked up this petition and I get these signatures, what do I do next? And that has been so valuable in me feeling successful in this.
I look at it like this. I'm independent. I was in the military. I found out that we fight for everybody. So in this race, I know I can't change it, not gonna try to change it. The best thing I can do is fight for the rights of the students, the staff, and the administration and the parents. It won't be changed unless the top officials change it. So right now, our job on the school board is to write policies, and I'm gonna make sure that we write policies that have a good effect on District 1.
I think that making the school board race partisan was polarizing. I think it was done in an effort to sort of rid the quote-unquote PTA moms from running for school board as they traditionally have. And I'm a PTA mom, but I'm also what I would consider a real representative. I'm running as an independent candidate because I did not want to be a political party talking head. I want to advocate for everyone. I know so many people in our district are politically apathetic. They don't vote. They're not in tune to what's going on. And I believe running as an independent candidate and not being controlled by a political party continues to put me in a place where I can continue to meet people where they are.
I think it's very unfortunate that we have to declare a party when you start a race, and when you're in a race and people put you in a basket. You know, if you say you're a Democrat, they put you in a basket. If you, whatever party, Republican, I think it's really unfortunate because all the ideology that the Democratic Party has, I don't go along with that. But I am mainly a Democrat in terms of feelings and representation. So it's unfortunate that we had to declare a party. The most important part of a school board member, no doubt, is to represent the young people, to be a great advocate for them, and a great advocate for the teachers, the principals, and to try to have the best education that we can in Knox County.
I've always learned that you pick the best that is available to you, regardless of the label. So it doesn't bother me either way. I think you pick the best that's available to you. You make your best choice, not based on what the label says or what you think the label means. This is the structure we have. I will say, and I know those who work with me sometimes say I don't need to say what's on my mind, but this is on my mind, is that Charles and I will have to run a race, and then we have to run another race. And that's one of the things I think that is interesting about this process. But I don't think it has to be political. I think it's up to whoever decides to vote whether it's going to be political or not. Choose the best candidate.